Good morning, children. Let me continue the lesson. Already we have seen what are the constituents of air: oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, etc. In this we have seen oxygen already, nitrogen in the previous class. Now we have to go for carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, instead of writing carbon dioxide, this is a big notation. We are writing as CO2. C for carbon, O2 for dioxide, carbon dioxide. It's in page number 118. It is a gas at room temperature. It is very essential for the respiration process for the human beings, for inhaling, exhaling carbon dioxide, inhaling oxygen. This carbon dioxide is absorbed by the plants during photosynthesis. Plants use this carbon dioxide and manufacture its own food. The carbon dioxide in the air, it is only 0.03%. 0.03% only. This generally present in the atmosphere only 0.3%. But due to the human activities, volcanoes and other things, they burnt out and the eruption of carbon dioxide will be more. Increasing of carbon dioxide creates global warming. This global warming is not good for the living organism which are surviving on the earth. It is a fuel also. Carbon dioxide is used as a fuel, and as usual we have to go for physical properties. Physical properties, it is colorless and odorless gas. Mostly all the gases, they are colorless and odorless. What's the meaning of odorless? Tasteless. It is heavier than air. Nitrogen we have seen it is lighter than air, but this is heavier than air. It does not support combustion. It is fairly soluble in water. Nitrogen we have seen insoluble in water. This is soluble in water. Soluble in water means what? It is easily soluble in water. So, for example, aerated drinks. Aerated drinks and all, that is carbon dioxide is dissolved in water. That is aerated drinks. Okay. For example, gas, soda, Coca-Cola, whatever it may be, the gases out. What's the gas mean? The gas is carbon dioxide. So, it does not support combustion. The same like nitrogen, neither support combustion nor support combustion. It is soluble in water. It is easily liquefied under normal temperature and pressure. The dry ice is now known as solid carbon dioxide. So the dry ice is nothing else. It is solid carbon dioxide. Then as usual, we have to see the chemical properties. What are the chemical properties? It is the combustible gas. It is non-combustible, but sometimes supports the combustion because it's used as fuel at reaction with the metals. For example, what are the reaction with metals? For example, sodium. Na means what? Natrium, sodium. That is 4 atom of sodium, 3 atom combined with 3 atom of carbon dioxide and becomes sodium carbonate. Carbon gas is released. Okay. So like that, with they are reacting with the metals, that is carbon reacting with the metals and become their carbonate. If it is reacting with sodium, sodium carbonate. Magnesium, magnesium carbonate. Like that it becomes the carbonate. With sodium hydroxide, that is alkali. Alkali, that is bases. Alkali is nothing else. It's bases. It ends with OH, hydroxides. It reacts with the alkali, that is sodium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. Sodium bicarbonate and water. Okay. Sodium hydroxide react with carbon dioxide. Okay, madam. Okay, bye. Okay, madam. So, sodium hydroxide react with carbon dioxide and becomes sodium bicarbonate and water. Sodium bicarbonate is nothing else, it's baking soda. We are using for cooking purposes. Then reaction with lime water. Lime water, you know what is it? Sunnambu neer solvom, that is lime water. The lime water turns into milky. This is because of carbon dioxide. When we send carbon dioxide in lime water, the lime water turns into milky. So this is because of, that is a reaction with lime water. With lime water. For example, what's the formula for lime water? Calcium hydroxide. It becomes calcium carbonate and water. When we are sending carbon dioxide into lime water becomes milky. This milky because of calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is formed as the precipitate. It becomes milky. Uses of carbon dioxide we have to see. These are the chemical properties. We have seen oxygen, nitrogen and the carbon dioxide. Now what are the uses? It is used to prepare soft drinks and aerated drinks. All the drinks, certainly what should be the carbon dioxide. It is used as fire extinguishers. In our school verandas, you can see the fire extinguisher. Just go through what are the content in the fire extinguishers. Certainly, solid carbon dioxide will be the carbon dioxide. It is used to put out the fire. So, it is used in fire extinguisher. It is used in the manufacturing of sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate, by washing soda, sodium bicarbonate, baking soda. Solid carbon dioxide is otherwise known as dry ice. It is used for preservative purposes. It is used along with ammonia in the manufacture of fertilizers. Carbon dioxide is used in the preservation of food, grain, fruit, etc. So, it is a preservative also. Now, what are the constituents of air we have seen? Because of these constituents, what are the drawbacks we have to see? That is, first we have to see global warming. What is global warming? Globe means what? Earth. Warming, it becomes heat. So, due to human activities and natural calamities, the earth, what we are living, it becomes warm than nature. So, this is known as what? Global warming. What are the effects of global warming? We have to see. So, the solar radiation is absorbed by the surface of land and ocean. The sunlight, sun, you know, it consists of two rays, ultraviolet rays and infrared rays. These rays are absorbed by the ozone layer. Because of human activities, carbon dioxide is used in heavier amount. That is, most of the fuels, because of pollution, everything, there is a depletion in ozone. So, due to the depletion, the global warming has occurred. Because of this, because of the earth makes the surrounding warming, some of the gases, they come out to absorb the warmth. That absorbing, you know, what is grasping, absorb the warmth. These gases are known as greenhouse gases. Now, global warming, normal temperature, I said temperature raised. What are the gases absorb the warmth is known as greenhouse gases. What are the greenhouse gases? Carbon dioxide, methane, CH4. Carbon dioxide, methane, sodium ion, nitrous oxide, N2O, nitrous oxide. This is carbon dioxide, CH4, methane, nitrous oxide. These are the gases which absorbs the chlorofluorocarbon, CFC. These are the gases absorbs the greenhouse gas. So increase in temperature is known as global warming. Because of what are the effects of the global warming? Due to the rise in temperature, the ice and all, no, they started to melt and become ice, and glaciers have become melted and they run away as ice waters. Because of this, the floods and all increased. Increase of flood and unseasonal rains, this and all, soil erosion, this and all occur due to global warming. First one, what I said, melting of ice caps and glaciers. Next, increase in frequency of flood, erosion of other things and all. And loss of biodiversity because of soil erosion, flood, and biodiversity means what? Bio, living things. So living things, entire 90%, 80% of the living things are disturbed by this flood and all. And apart from that, because of this global warming and the flood and everything, we got many diseases, waterborne diseases, because water is get polluted. Because water get polluted, we got waterborne diseases. That is, diseases which are created by impure water is known as what? Water diseases. These are the waterborne diseases. And the preventive measures. What are the preventive measures we have to take? That is, how to avoid this global warming. We have to use fossil fuels. Reducing the use of fossil fuels. That is, instead of using carbon dioxide, we can use hydrogen as a fuel. We have to see for some other natural fuels. Controlling deforestation. That is, we should not cut down the trees on and off. We should be controlled. Restricting of CFS, that is chlorofluorocarbon. Using of chlorocarbon should be minimized. And planting more trees to absorb the carbon dioxide. And reducing, reusing and recycling, we have to use 3 resources. Using renewable energy resources, that is, this coal and all what? Non-renewable. Renewable means water, hydrogen. This can be used as renewable resources. Clear, children? So these are the preventive measures. That is, planting of more trees, restriction the uses of CFC, and then reducing the use of fossil fuels, controlling the deforestation. These are the steps to avoid the global warming as well as acid rain. Next, we have to go for acid rain. What is acid rain? So, generally rainwater is the pure water. Because of these pollutions, that is carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrous oxide, because of these oxides, when it rains, these oxides dissolve with water and become rain. The rain has become acid rain. Actually, rain is the pure water. But because of these gases present in the atmosphere, they are absorbed in the soil and become rainwater. This acid rainwater, the plants consuming this water, human being consuming this water, they have to get some diseases. So, we will see what are the things. What are the effects of the acid rain? So, because of acid rain normal means okay, it's good for us. It's because it is acidified, we got irritation in the eyes. So, we may get eye problems. Then, it inhibits germination and growth of seedling. The plants will be not grown properly. It changes the fertility of the soil, destroys plants and aquatic life. It causes erosion of many buildings. Even Taj Mahal, one of the wonders of the world, 7 wonders of the world, have become corroded because of sulfur dioxide. That pureness, the whiteness will be reduced because of that. So, these are the effects of the acid rain. That is, it irritates human eyes and human skin. It inhibits the germination of plants. It changes the fertility of the soil. Fertility means what? Strengthen of the soil. It corroded the building. So, what are the preventive measures? The same like you have to use minimizing the usage of fossil fuels. What are the things we have to adapt for the global warming? The same thing we have to follow. You have to minimize the usage of fossil fuels using, that is CNSA, compressed natural gas. We can use CNSA, compressed natural gas. Use the non-conventional source of energy instead of carbon dioxide, coal, we can use water, hydrogen like that. Proper disposal of industrial waste. Industrial waste should not be accumulated in the passage. It should be properly disposed to the certain areas. By using all those things, we can avoid the global warming as well as acid rain. Thus, this lesson completes. So, we have to go for question and answers. And the question and answers we will see in next class. So, already I have completed what are the things we have seen in the lesson. Air. First we have seen what are the constituents of the air. What is the role played by the oxygen? Oxygen formula is what? O, oxygen. This is first found by Lavoisier. And how much of oxygen is present in that? What are the uses? What are the chemical properties and physical properties we are seeing? Next we are seeing nitrogen. It is neither supporter of combustion nor the supporter of, neither combustible nor supporter of combustion we are seeing. The same like it is not so highly reactive. When compared with oxygen, nitrogen is somewhat inactive. So that's why it present in the atmosphere 75%. Next to nitrogen, as usual we have seen physical properties, chemical properties. Next to nitrogen, carbon dioxide. So nitrogen fixation, carbon dioxide, global warming, over temperature, that is normal temperature increases, that becomes global warming. Result of global warming we have seen. The main result of global warming is acid rain. The acid rain, what are the effects of the acid rain? How to minimize the global warming and acid rain, everything we have seen clearly. So this lesson is completed. Next I have to see other lesson. That time I will give question and answers. So far we have completed physics 2 lessons. And chemistry, I think matter around us, changes around us are 3 lessons. And biology we have taken 2 lessons. So altogether 7 lessons completed out of 23 lessons. So the 23 lessons still, that is still April only. We'll see what are the lessons will be minimized. And then the lessons have taken, you no need to wait for question and answers. You children know how to mark. So what are the possible answers, what you feel confirmed, this answer is correct, you learn this answer. In the meantime, I will give the other question and answers. Thank you children.